Okay, so you'd prefer a person to have only been with 1 and 4 men?
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah.
As a full-grown woman.
The older, maybe, if she's a bit older, maybe towards the 4 end of the spectrum. She's a bit younger, maybe towards the 1.
Do you think your 1 to 4 expectations are realistic?
In Saudi Arabia?
In this generation?
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Nah, big man thing, I can't lie. These days, the gal them are cheating, bro. The gal them are giving it up. Like 20. 20 is a low number for the gal them these days. I'll be real with you, bruv. The gal them are fucking, bro. They are fucking. You get me? So you're gonna have to peek through the wilderness, through the jungle, to find the gal them with 1 to 4 and low body count and that. You get me? This is why it's tough. It's tough these days, man.
A lot of people have bad connotations with it. I don't know why. All it takes is D-Block Europe to start singing about it and everyone wants to give head now.
Yeah.
Of course.
I call it D-Block Europe. I feel like these days, all they chat about is just eating pussy. Lick that pussy, lick that pussy. Yeah, that's all they sing about these days. I can't even listen to their music no more, fam. I'm like, oh my god. Nah, can men and women be just friends? Yes, they can. Women and men can be friends. But they gon' fuck. They can be friends. Who said you can't fuck your friends? They can be friends.
The time for me has come. Let me be the one that got away.
Hey, welcome to the Bumba Clark channel, blood. Shinobi from the Ross Clark ends. Back again with another video. So we got another grilling. You get me? We just posted one yesterday with the drill rapper, man like RV. You get me? But there weren't too much RIZZ going on. You get me? It was just a calm, cool little, you get me, exchange of conversation. You weren't too much going on though. No pressure, nothing like that. And I just see this thing pop up yesterday or something. This guy's called the RIZZ King, apparently. I've seen a couple of his shorts pop up here and there. I think he makes like short form content where he just be approaching bare gal left, right and centre and that. So he should be doing something then. He should be, applying some pressure. You get me? It should make for a more entertaining video. So let's see what's going on in this video then, man.
If I engage in conversation with a woman, 9 out of 10 times I will proceed with that woman. Married, lesbian, whatever.
Lesbian.
9 out of 10 times.
You're turning women?
I have turned women before.
See, I mean, straight off the bat. Hold on, it might be a bit too loud. But straight off the bat, we're going ham with it already. Donnie saying lesbian, married, don't matter. I'm going in for the kill. I'm proceeding. You get me? Proceeding with caution, but proceeding nevertheless. You get me? I call it, me personally, I don't really like dealing with no one that's got all that baggage, marriage and boyfriend, all that. But I ain't got time for the issues, innit? You get me? But yo, shooters gonna shoot. Do what you gotta do, innit, fam? It ain't my life. But it's already looking like it's gonna be a good video.
I'm Diego. Some would call me an influencer. I hate the word. I think I show guys how to be confident and how to approach women. There's not a chance in hell that I could be grilled. I've always said I will be the first person to grill myself at any point in time. I'm a very honest and open person, so. It's a weird one because I'm so busy with work right now. It depends where I am in the world. When I go on holiday, I love to date. I think like exploring a culture and exploring the women in that culture is a super big part of it. So I love to date outside of London. But when I'm in London, it's mainly work mode. If I'm not ready, I'm not doing my job properly. Yalla, let's go.
What did he say? Yalla?
I'm not doing my job properly. Yalla, let's go.
I said yalla. Yalla. Yeah, man. My man's a confident guy, you can already tell. You get me? His whole content is based around approaching women, so this shouldn't be anything for him. You get me, man? This is a new grilling host, and it seems like she's really trying to go into that grilling part. She's trying to do a bit too much last episode, so let's see how she tries to pressure my man in this one. Let's see how he handles it.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to
Immediately
meet you.
goes for the kiss and
Where
that
are you from?
straight contact.
No, I mean like ethnically. See, I do 2 kisses because in some cultures that's a...
Philippines.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't expect it.
Why?
Because I'm making stereotypes and you don't look like you're from the Philippines.
Where do I look like I'm from?
You look like you've got a mix. I can see the Philippines in you.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense. I've encountered many beautiful Filipino girls before and...
I'm sure you have. It's got really nice hair.
Super beautiful girl.
She does look
I'm
good.
excited to see what she's about. You come up to the category of beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know. You
He's
seem
applying the
you're
pressure already,
something
man.
else.
Yeah.
Some Latina in you.
Oh, yeah, Spanish.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
So you're half Filipino?
quarter.
So you're quarter Filipino,
Quarter Spanish.
quarter Spanish, half English?
Yeah.
Interesting. It's a dangerous
We got a little
combination.
mixed giant.
Dangerous in a good way. I'm all for it.
Sir.
So where are you from?
Ethnically,
Yes.
you wouldn't believe I'm actually English.
Full.
Fully.
Where's the hair from?
Do you know
Wow.
what?
Is it a perm? It's a perm. He's definitely
No
got a perm.
way.
I'll ignore the fact that you just disrespected me because I've known you for about 2 minutes.
Is it a
Ah.
perm?
I'm willing to give you a bit of time. No, my hair is not a perm.
It's real.
It's very natural. Everything about me is supernatural.
I really
I would not have guessed that he was fully English, fam. I would have said maybe he's got some Brazilian or something. You get me? But I feel like I run to. I got one guy that comes to my gym who looks almost exactly like this guy with the exact same kind of hair, same color, same curliness. You get me? You meet some white people, they got a lot of different textures to their hair. It's weird, like. You get me? They must have something though in their blood further down the line or whatever, cause like it's not the norm, innit? You get me? For the hair to be that curly.
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
The human bodies are weird, man.
Is he flirting with me?
Wait, what are we
My
missing?
hair
What are we
is not a
missing?
perm.
It's real.
It's very natural. Everything about me is supernatural.
I really like your hair.
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
My name's Diego.
Is he flirting with me?
He just said his name, baby. If you feel like that, you get me? Nah, I like the chemistry. I like what's going on already, man. It's way better energy in this one.
Is she flirting with me already?
How they both
Diego.
see the
Even
same
your
shit?
name.
Fuck it
I
up.
was so excited to get to know you that I just.
Oh, there we go. Diego.
What do you mean? There we go.
Is he flirting with me?
Is she flirting with me already?
Diego.
You didn't even do names.
I know. You.
I was so excited to get to know you that I just.
Oh, there we go. Diego.
What do you mean? There we go.
There we go.
What do you mean? There we go. So what's your name?
Dora.
Dora. See, I won't.
Dora the Bumbuckler Explorer. Is that her
You know,
name? Yeah? I
whenever
didn't
see
even know what her
Diego,
name was the
I'm
last
like,
episode.
Oh, Diego from. So I'm just your side piece.
Go, Diego.
Because it's not
go.
like people say Diego from Diego. They're like Diego from Dora.
Yeah, Diego and Dora.
I spent my whole life trying to be like you.
Yeah, well, now we're a good match.
There you go. Oh, already.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
You don't even know anything about me yet.
That's true, actually. Yeah, I just like the name compatibility. That's not my name, by the way.
You're not even gonna cheers me before you drink your
So
wine.
we're already lying. We're already starting off with lies. Fuck it up, fam. Here I'm thinking, yo, Dora the Bumbuckler Explorer, and I didn't even know that was her name. You get me? These times she's lying.
Does this guy actually think my name is Dora? Are you drinking?
Well, you did say that was your name. What,
Why?
am I supposed to think you're lying?
Why do I drink?
Mm.
Because it's nice sometimes.
In what manner?
Just indulge in a nice bev.
I don't drink because it provides no benefit to my life in no sense. I love who I am. I don't need to change anything about it. And drinking just causes illness and waking up 2 hours later. I don't have time to be hungover. I need to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and get off with my day.
It's respectable, man. I can't say nothing bad about it. You get me? Me personally, I don't really like drinking either, man. I've cut out pretty much all vices, to be honest. Give me, I train 5 days a week. I ain't got time for all that shit, man. I can't lie. And drinking, whenever I have drunk, it's never been good times. And obviously, there've been good times, but it's like, it's exactly what man say, innit? Like, drinking don't change who you are. You get me? But it's like, I don't like having no control over myself. Obviously, you have control, but it's not full control. I like to have control over my actions and how I am. You get me? So I don't like anything can happen. You get me? I don't like it.
I hate that.
Do you know what it is with that alcohol?
And she rates it as well.
I just love being myself. I love being fully in control. And
Can you not do that with an alcohol?
I don't think
alcoholic
so. I
drink?
think alcohol is literally proven to change the dynamic and the aspect of your brain.
I like to be in control too.
Do you smoke?
No.
You hesitated.
Yeah, 'cause I
There
used
was
to.
a bit of hesitation there.
Why what? Why did I used to smoke or why do I no longer smoke?
Why did you used to smoke?
Why does people breathe air?
Because they have to survive.
Innit? Fuck.
Why is he digging me out? So
Yeah, he's flipped it now. She's getting grilled. You get me? She's feeling the pressure now. Yeah, man, my nigga.
do you go on a lot of dates?
It depends where I am on the world, but let's just put it this way. You're a lucky lady, as I am a lucky man.
Oh.
As I am a lucky man.
Luckier man.
Patience.
Okay.
If that's what you need to think, that's what you need to think. I can tell you're beautiful, but you already know, so it doesn't matter. I wouldn't say I go on loads of dates in London because work is my priority, but if I meet a girl that's as beautiful as you and I have a good energy with, who knows?
Then you will go on a date.
Depends.
Where would you take her?
The thing is, I have a special spot, but then it's not special if you take everyone there. She seems a bit nervous, you know. I think the RIZZ might be warming up.
She's not grilling him as hard as she was grilling RV, I'm telling you. Like, you get me? RV was just chill, like, he wasn't really saying nothing. He was just, like, accepting whatever was coming his way kind of thing, innit? And just, like, deflecting it or just being so nonchalant. Like, he didn't really care, innit? But he's applying the pressure and she's not, the energy is different.
I don't think I can get down with a pro dater.
A
How many
pro
people have been to
dater.
this spot?
No, this spot specifically, the one that's in the back of my head, there
Yeah.
have been a few people, but it's like when
So
I
it's not
really want to
special
try all the
anymore.
spots. Yeah, but I got a few little spots.
Can you not find a new special spot?
It's like a viewpoint of London.
Okay.
Now I live quite near one or two, but if I have to travel the extra journey, and I set up a little picket blanket, a
blanket.
a picnic, a what blanket?
Am I making you nervous?
No,
you
you
can't
don't.
get your words out.
Women don't make me nervous.
Are you sure?
A picnic blanket.
Okay.
Was that better?
She loves making people nervous, man. Even in the beginning of the last one, she repeated it about 5 times. Like, you nervous? Oh, you're nervous. But it was a bit nervous though. Fucking hell, relax, shorty. Everybody ain't nervous to meet you. You get me? Chill out.
Nervous?
Picnic blanket? No.
Not at all.
No.
Why?
Why would I?
I don't know. You needed to smoke to function, so I don't know if
That's
you need to drink to keep your nerves down.
Touche. I think he seems a bit nervous.
I've just given myself
Here we
a spot
go.
away.
Here we go.
I'm gonna have to find a new one now.
She's rather just projected her nervousness onto man. It's like, but if you're nervous, just say that. You get me? You ain't gotta project it onto me. You get me? Like,
Scene.
Some fruits, a little cheese platter, just something to know that you're special, you know. Even though every girl is coming to.
them man there, real sweet boy going on picnics and that,
Why
yeah.
wouldn't I know that? You've just
Yeah, I've
told
just told
me,
you.
and now
Picnic
you've
is
just
crazy
told
still.
1,000 other people.
Yeah, but see the woman I want, I wouldn't want her to be on social media anyway.
You wouldn't want your girlfriend to be on social media.
I'm gonna play around in Latin America.
That's
You know, when I want to
fact.
find my wife. I'm gonna go to the Middle East, maybe Dubai, Saudi Arabia.
And
No,
you
them-
think no one there has social media?
100%. I go around the streets of London, and whenever I try and get like an Arabic girl in shot, they run. That's what I want
So
my
your
wife to
end
do.
goal is an Arabic woman.
I can't lie, it's not the same as it was back in the day, but nowadays, bruv, you got Somali influences in back home in Somalia, bruv, you get me? In the Middle East, bro, everyone's on social media these days, bro. Obviously, the whole mindset and the culture and everything is different over them sides, that is true. But yeah, man, the social media shit, like, it's got everyone on lock, and I hate that shit, and me as well. I don't want someone that's all. You can be on social media, you get me? I don't care if you're on social media, but it's how you view it and how you use it that makes difference in it. If you need social media to like function on a day-to-day basis, like you can't go a day without posting social media, you need that and crave that attention, then bruv, like miss me without it. But if you're just on it here and there, you get me? You're not showing too much of your personal life, you got boundaries, you don't show everything, you get me? You still got your privacy, then it's calm in it.
For a quarter Filipino, quarter Spanish, half English girl.
Okay, I was wondering why you was here on this encounter if you weren't ready to marry.
Marry
Yeah.
Wait, this guy just
So
went
your
ham.
end goal is an Arabic woman.
or a quarter Filipino, quarter Spanish, half English girl.
Okay, I was wondering why you was here on this encounter if you weren't ready to marry.
Ready to
Marry.
marry is
Yeah.
Are
crazy.
you ready to marry? She's talking about marriage already.
Ready
like,
to marry is
I'm a good-looking
crazy.
guy, but steady.
Potentially.
Steady on, girl, steady
How old are
on.
you?
Is that a question you ask a woman on a first date?
I think that's a very old-fashioned mindset.
In it,
I am
like,
very old.
so we're just supposed to just go. I'm just supposed to just assume your age. I could be sitting here with a minor for all I know, bruv. You get me? Answer the blood clot question.
Completely
my
absurd. I'm
mindset.
quite old-fashioned
No,
with
I
mine.
am very old-fashioned.
Okay, how young are you?
Old enough to get married.
But young enough to look so beautiful.
I want you just to sleep up. Do
My mum made me right.
You're applying that
Really?
pressure, man.
you know what? I can take a compliment, but when there's that many, I just don't know what to do with it. I'm just laughing it off because what the
He has
I
been
like
dishing
the
them out. He has
idea
been
of
dishing them out, I
marriage,
can't lie.
that you know you have that one person forever.
I think marriage is actually important.
Like the signing papers to the government and letting government control your wedding and telling you when you can and can't break up. I don't agree with that.
So that's
Okay,
not
okay.
the-
W
I do
mindset.
actually, yeah,
That's amazing.
but
news.
not the government. But in terms of having that initial commitment and just saying like this is me and you for life, then I think that is a very important thing.
Or
Yeah.
exceptions that to what you like being told that you can and can't do.
You literally just focused on that. I'm telling you about marriage and all this. And what you care about is what you can and can't.
The problem is if I get ahead of myself and start thinking about marriage, then I won't be able to control my emotions. I'll just get
Oh.
too, do you know what I mean?
Get too excited.
The big brown eyes are working on me already.
Oh, I
You've got great
see.
teeth as well.
Thank you.
And a nice
Very
smile.
nice.
Them man
God,
there.
he is a bit charming.
What do you not like being controlled or told what to do about?
See, that's just because it's not necessarily what I do or don't like, or will or won't accept. It just depends on the aspects of our relationship, how we are, how we see things, how your mindset is compared to how my mindset is. I don't think there's a level that a man can or can't ask you if he's your partner.
I'm more of a teller. I feel like I provide enough value to a relationship to
Yeah.
just, sometimes I don't want to ask you things, you know? I want to tell you things and...
But that's good because that makes you a dominant man.
Right. She wants a dominant man.
Yeah, you don't want to have to say everything. Sometimes you just want things to be done, you get me? You don't have to say, oh yeah, okay, this, we need this done, we need this done, that. Just rather something, just do it and let me just see it done, you get me?
She's come to the right place.
And I think if a man is in his masculine and a woman is in her feminine, which here I am in my feminine 100%, and I am with a man who brings his masculine energy and does everything he needs as a man, he can tell me what he likes.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it is, there's a bad stigma around controlling,
Yeah.
because I think what's very important for people to know in this day and age is that as a man, the level of controlling that you can be with a woman, and when I say controlling, I mean being in control. Because controlling something and being in control is two different things.
Yeah.
For example, if you control something, you're maneuvering every tiny aspect to it. But when you're in control of something,
Then you just know how to steer and direct
right,
it to the right
when
way.
you need to,
Yeah.
not necessarily when you like.
But a man
want
should
to.
be in control because naturally, structurally designed to be.
So my point is, as a
Yeah.
man that
I like her mindset, man. I like her
want to be in
mindset. She
control,
does say
you have-
some weird shit sometimes. But overall, I think she's got a good mindset, you get me? She understands her role and the dynamics of a relationship and how they should be, you get me?
Designed to be.
So my point is, as a man that would be want to be in control, you have to bring a certain level of value. You can't go and control women when you don't bring them something. So what's
Let me fix that. She understands the role of a man and what a role of a man should be. I don't know if she understands what the role of a woman should be, because I really heard her say what she would do or what she would provide, what value she would provide in a relationship. I ain't really heard her say that, you get me? I really just heard her say her expectations and stuff, you get me? Yeah.
for you that a man brings? I mean, you bring a lot, enough for me, just on first sight. I don't need a girl to do loads of things for me.
Wait,
Really?
hold on, what did he just say?
You have to bring a certain level of value. You can't go and control women when you don't bring them something. So what's important for you that a man brings? I mean, you bring a lot, enough for me, just on first sight.
What does she bring? You don't know what she brings yet. So you're talking only on looks from what he's just said, you get me? I feel like he's trying to like apply pressure, the RIZZ and that, you get me? But I don't really agree with a girl just bringing her looks to the table. Cause bruv, looks don't mean shit to me. After a certain amount of time, that shit will age, that shit will fall, you get me? And as soon as you open your mouth, if it ain't hearing what I want to hear, then bruv, your looks don't really mean nothing, innit? So it can't just be the looks, you get me? But let's see what she's saying.
A girl to do loads of things for me.
Really?
No, be super beautiful, make me look good, respect me, bring good energy to me, super important,
But that's it.
and smile. Your smile's gorgeous. I could look at it all day.
Is that it,
Wow,
yeah?
good on you. I have to rate his confidence.
But I can't lie, she's feeling me. For
Nah,
sure.
he has got confidence. He knows how I like how he's controlling the conversation. He's not letting her control the conversation. You get me? He's moving the conversation along how he wants to, and so I do rate that. You get me? I do rate that stuff.
What's your nickname?
The nickname that people resign with me is, it's RIZZ God.
Oh, it's even ickier hearing you say it than I've heard it.
RIZZ God is crazy stuff. Yeah, I don't believe in calling anybody God but the Almighty. You get me? You see what I'm saying? But that is hilarious.
Congratulations, you win.
Cringe me later.
I vomit inside my mouth when I hear the name, but somehow it's a internet sensation now. So
RIZZ God.
RIZZ, the
Why
word RIZZ
is
has
that?
just taken the whole world by storm, bro. Like, I don't know where it came from. I know it came from them and I think Kai and them and Duke Dennis and them and there. But this shit just came out of nowhere. It's only been about for like what, a year, 2 years max. But now it's like just the standard, just the norm.
And
And
you make me feel like such a proud man.
well, yeah, as a God. God is a great
Right.
term. I mean, he has got
It's
RIZZ.
more than a great term.
God is a bit high of a term.
Are you a God-fearing woman?
Yeah, I am a God-fearing woman.
Interesting.
So you're a RIZZ God.
RIZZ is essentially getting a girl that doesn't like you, being able to communicate in a manner where she ends up liking you.
So you can turn any no into a yes.
I can try.
Like a salesman, but for women.
Correct. I like the way you did that.
Yeah.
What did she say?
I can try.
Like a salesman, but for women.
A salesman.
Correct. I like the way you did that.
Yeah, that is true. Because you're selling yourself at the end of the day, innit? You get me? You can sell yourself short, or you can sell yourself good, innit? You get me? So a salesman is a good term.
I feel like I have to do much selling though. Would I be right in thinking that you find me quite attractive? as
No.
it is? Not at all?
There's a little bit of arrogance about him. Not in the slightest.
No.
Not in the
I'm really
slightest.
joking. I just like your hair.
Just the hair?
Yeah.
Nothing else? Not the beautiful green eyes?
I didn't even notice.
He's
Nice
killing it.
Wow.
He's killing
This
it.
is how you
Are you
describe
licking your lips?
Well,
yourself.
he definitely loves himself, innit? And you have to love yourself at the end of the day. If you don't love yourself, who will? You get me? But he's kidding me right now. Man said, not the beautiful green eyes. Imagine calling your own eyes beautiful, fam. It's mental. It's crazy.
Because I had dry lips.
Did you? Want me to come on?
No.
No. I got some lip balm. Do you want it?
No, thank you.
Alright.
Keep that one over there. No, I'm alright, thanks. Do you have any red flags in a woman?
She's saying that, but you can feel you can see the tension, innit? You get me? There is some attraction going on here.
In a woman, general women that speak with disrespect, women that moan and...
Wait, what was the question?
Keep that one over there. No, I'm alright, thanks. Do you have any red flags in a woman?
Oh, yeah.
Red flags in a woman, general women that speak with disrespect, women that moan and women that vape.
Vape.
Vaping is horrible.
Why? God, I'm not going to tell him my vape.
It doesn't make any sense. People that
Bare
vape,
gal vape these days. I be seeing, not even just gal, bare people are vaping, bro. I can't let that shit is dead, man. Man, with your vape, just lock it off, man. You get me? I was on it as well for a little sec, but I used to smoke. You get me? Like actual fags, weed, but I locked all that off. And people think it's a good substitute. Nah, bruv. I reckon that's just even worse. Cause think about how much you'll smoke a cigarette. Probably smoke one, put it down. You won't have one for a little sec, and then you smoke one probably a couple of hours later. This one, bruv. When have you not got that in your hand? And when are you not chunging on it, bruv? You get me? You're putting holes in your lungs, bruv. Lock it off.
it's just,
It's a bad habit.
don't tell me.
I don't like women that smoke just in general, to be honest.
Why?
Not just vape.
Vaping is a problem.
It's not an attractive quality, is it? For a
You
woman,
actually get
in my
paid?
opinion.
To speak to women.
You could say I'm living every man's dream.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You have to have a
How
certain
did you
talent
get
to it.
into that?
Can't complain.
So
Well, that's what the
always
people
good
want to
with
see,
women.
innit?
I'll let you be the judge of it.
What was your track record before you started doing it on camera?
What's track record?
The track record, like how, what
Like
was,
percentage?
yeah, like how successful were you with
If I
women?
engage in conversation with a woman, 9 out of 10 times I will proceed with that woman. Married, lesbian, whatever.
Lesbian.
You gotta rate the confidence in it,
Turning
man.
women.
I have turned women before.
Wow.
Don't say turn, but you know.
Wow.
I can't lie, my opinion on lesbians, yeah, is just, you just ain't never fucked with a man that's managed to sway you, innit? You just seen goofy niggas and you said, yo, I can't fuck with these niggas, but I feel like if any lesbian really seen her like a real nigga, she'd fuck with him. That's my opinion anyways. That's just my opinion.
To do things for yourself and have your own kind of business. You're always good with women. And then how did you start doing what you did? Just walked up to a random girl on the street.
Putting ABC together and producing it on social media.
Is that really what it was?
It's brought me to you, so I'm a happy man, you know what I mean?
The luckiest day of your life. This guy does not stop.
For me, it's massively about making guys aware that they are allowed to be men. You know, we're in an era where men feel like they have to be women.
Yes.
That's the most simple way to say it. So for the next 5 years, for me,
That's
it's
real shit, blood.
coaching guys, showing guys the aspect of being masculine, being confident.
Being dominant.
And being dominant, yeah, it's super important. I think that guys are naturally dominant in our character.
So you are in your DNA. I actually really agree with him on that.
Yeah, nah, he just spit some real bars just then, man. I can't lie. I didn't know he was doing all that. I just thought he was just approaching people. Yeah, man, it's something similar to what I'm trying to do here as well. Not so much the dating shit and all that. I don't really want to focus on that in my channel, but just showing men that, yo, you can do whatever you want to do in it, bruv. You get me? You just got to work on yourself and be the best version of yourself. You get me? But that takes work. You get me? You got to work on yourself. That confidence don't just come from nowhere, innit? You get me? You got to work on yourself, build yourself to the best version you can be. And then you can literally do what you want, bruv. Talking to women, there's nothing from that. Just comes with the confidence that comes with working on yourself. You see what I'm saying? But I rate you for that.
The biggest problem is in terms of that aspect.
I feel like this whole equality agenda's been pushed so much. Men want to just be how a woman is, and women we're like an equal, whereas we aren't equal. We are
Yeah,
not the same. We're
man.
not built the same. We're not structured the same. Our DNA isn't the same. Our minds aren't the same. Nothing is the same.
Yeah, I rate her for that, you know. There's not a lot of women that say this shit. There's only a few left. And I don't think Cheyenne Reynolds was talking like this. You get me? Everything she was talking about was double standard, this, like, bruv, double standards exist everywhere, fam. There's double standards on men's side, there's double standards on women's side. We were not built to be the same. You get me? But now it's like everywhere you see adverts, movies, music, they're trying to push men to be washed up pussies. And they're trying to make women into men. Like, it's all fucked, man. You get me? Like, we need a whole reset. We need a whole reset because the society's done. Like, I'm telling you now, bruv. You get me? But I rate that. She said that she got a W mindset, man. I like that.
But then it's like men want to downplay their part to be on the path of the woman. Women are upplaying their part to be on the path of the man. And this is why there's so much clash in relationships. There's so much divorce. This is why people don't work out. It's because
Real talk.
we're not living
She's
in our
spitting right now.
natural
Like she's
states. We are
cooking.
trying to go above and beyond or less than we're supposed to be.
Bloody hell, she's gonna drown if she keeps talking like that. Take a breath, love.
Men are supposed to be protectors, men are supposed to be providers. But now they're saying, oh, you play 50-50 on the bill and I'll come and cook and clean. That's not how the dynamics work. The same with a woman. A woman is, she's a nurturer. She brings the children in. She's supposed to look after the house, the children. That's how she is genetically designed. And now she's out working. Now she wants to make as much money as the man. It's all a competition, and I just think it is wrong. Do you agree?
You done speaking?
Yeah, I think I covered it.
She
yeah,
said a lot.
No, it really bothers
Now she
me.
cooked though,
Equality,
man. She
there's
cooked.
no such thing as people fighting for equality. No one ever fights for equality. If you're passionate enough to fight for something, you're fighting to be better.
Yeah.
So the problem we have now is that we've lived in a life where a lot of
Okay.
people have been oppressed. They want their revenge, and it's the same thing with, for me, ethnicity, with gender, and with general war around the world. Everyone's trying to get revenge. No one's actually trying to just live for peace. So that's what the whole girl situation is. Girls are now coming up, trying to be,
But then why are men coming down? This is a lot.
in terms of feminine.
This just turned into like a whole political debate. Not even a debate, just a conversation. But like, it's real shit though, man. It's real shit. Like people think cause something's happened to them in the past, not even to them, their ancestors and shit like that. And now they have to get some sort of revenge or get back. You get me? Like you got this whole weird shift that people just be shitting on white people. You get me? And it's just weird that I've been seeing white people downplaying themselves. You get me? Because our ancestors done this and that. Like, bro, relax, bro. It's not that deep. You get me? Like, obviously, I'm not saying what happened back then was deep. I'm saying like right now in this day and age, anyone can do whatever you want to do, bro. You get me? Everyone can do what they want to do. A man, woman, black man, white man, Indian man, Asian man. Anyone can do what they want to do. You see what I'm saying? No one can complain.
Traits. Where do you stand strong that you like bring and provide load?
I think me personally as a woman and the way I was raised and the way my mother was and all my family, you know, we're from the Philippines, very traditional. You are raised to cater to a man. So you have to make sure you can cook.
So how would you cater to me?
If you were my husband,
Let's hear this then.
every way possible.
That's what I was talking
There
about
wouldn't be
earlier.
a second I wouldn't cater to you.
I'd be
Okay.
You would be. You could wake up at 3 in the morning and ask me to make you food, and I will get out of bed and I will make you food. There is nothing I wouldn't
That's what I
do
like to hear.
because you are my partner, and I am the woman. I wouldn't ask you to clean. I wouldn't ask you to cook. I wouldn't ask you for anything domesticated because that is my part as a woman, me personally, how I believe before anyone starts
Which would
sending.
mean my part would be.
Yeah, so she answered my question earlier, innit? She understands her role, so I like that, man. Shit, I'm starting to warm to this thing. I can't lie. The last one was just, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like she was just trying to get RV triggered and that, and because he wasn't really providing any like get back or comebacks on that end, she just kept on trying to say wild shit to get him triggered. But now it's like you see like a real conversation, genuine conversation. I like what I'm hearing, man.
To provide and protect.
I love
You
it.
provide, you look after the household, you make sure I'm safe always, you make sure the children are safe always, and I will make sure you don't have to worry about anything else.
She's speaking my language. We'll work on the Spanish, but other than that, she's talking my language.
You know what? We actually seem to be sharing a lot of the same views.
What's your like worst thing a guy has come and used on you, like a one-liner?
Do you know what? In the DMs, there's always some kind of
No,
weird.
in person. We don't do DM.
Oh, in
DMers.
person.
DMers, I've got my lines, always work, never ever fail. But hit me with a,
I don't think anyone's gave me a one-liner in person.
If I bumped into you in the streets of London, you would be part
On
of
camera.
You would be part of us. You wouldn't see the camera,
No, I wouldn't.
and you wouldn't see the mic either.
Okay. What? Hit me with your line.
DM never fails.
I'm actually really intrigued about what he's going to tell me.
Let's see what he's saying.
Do you want the good news or the bad news? Bang. Question mark send. No female I've ever sent that
Bad
to.
news.
Understandably, I haven't sent it to Kim Kardashian, but no female I've sent that to has not replied.
Bad news.
She literally just straight away just said the bad news as well, so she would have replied as well, judging on that. But yeah, I like it. It's a decent thing. It's not just, it piques the interest in it. I feel like that's what he's going for. It piques the intrigue. It's like, well, what's this guy talking about? So automatically she's gonna reply, just thinking like, what's this guy on about? Good news or bad news? Like what? And automatically the conversation has started from there. Innit? Whereas you just go in there and say, hey, or you look so pretty, like every other guy, like 100 other guys that just DM'd it that day, that morning. You get me? So yeah, I like it.
Is that what you'd reply, bad news?
Yeah.
You would reply to me, wouldn't you? If I DM her, it's game over. I'm in there. 100% facts.
I would never reply. Biggest anticlimax.
You literally just instinctively replied and said bad news. So you would have replied basically. So why are you capping? I don't get why girls have to cap, man. Just keep it real.
If you saw an account like mine and just got a message like that, you'd be like, oh no.
Oh yeah,
Is
no,
my
no,
life
no.
in danger?
I'm-
You'd reply.
Yeah.
There's no way you're not finding out what the news is.
Yeah.
And psychologically, I wouldn't be.
Personally, you know where you're not finding out what the news is.
But I'm interested in your response, not necessarily you.
My response is me. What's the hardest thing for a guy to do in the DMs?
Get a response. But then how do you maintain the responses?
That's when you can implement yourself, but you've got past step one. You're in her DMs, which is the hardest phase.
The conversation
Wow,
started.
this is like a
You get
whole
me?
operation.
Of course it is, because you girls are, you think you're so amazing.
Exactly. This is what girls don't understand. What men have to go through. You get me? Like, I don't really like doing the whole DM thing. You get me? In person is really and truly what you should be doing in it, man. But it's like girls don't even understand this. They just sit back and wait. You get me? The amount of people that are DMing them, we actually have to come up with shit. You get me? Actually have to see. Okay, so we have to plan 5 steps ahead. I'm gonna say this. You get me? And she's probably gonna respond like this. So then I can move forward like that. Then I can get to my goal. You get me? Like we gotta really be planning, fam. This is a skill. It's a real skill.
That you are, but it needs an
I
operation.
don't think it's about thinking we're amazing. It's just allowing certain access
World
to
War II
to
needed an
people.
operation, and so does this. What girls don't understand is, as guys, it is an operation in the DMs. We have to work the corners. You have to know what you're doing.
Real
We're a
shit.
tough crowd. These girls are picky.
Real
By the
shit.
way,
Yeah,
it's winter now.
I know.
Oh,
should
here we
actually
go.
Talk, like, we should get some contracts out and talk about this.
Contracts. Is everything like a business thing for you?
No, it was a metaphor, but like, it's winter.
Yes, granted.
What's he gonna
That
say?
means
Cuffing season or something?
Can't do the games.
You can't do the games.
We can't do
Because
the
you're
games.
the only person who's out here on the streets. He is for the streets. You are for the streets. You are the literal term for the streets.
Fucking hell.
I don't want to retire anyone who wants to still be on the streets. Retire
Yeah.
yourself and then come to me.
I wouldn't want to.
Don't get angry because of how we get money, baby. You know, this is just how we get paid. You get me? Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Oh, but I've got a place to come when I want to.
There we go then.
All right. There's a few little things I got to shut off before but we'll get them arranged.
Would you change your lifestyle for your partner?
No.
My lifestyle is money.
Like, my lifestyle has been the same up until I've met you for how many years? This is what I've been doing. Imagine this is how I'm getting my money. This is how I live my life. This is my morals, my values. And all of a sudden, because I met you, I'm going to change that now. No. Unless I'm actually doing stuff that is a detriment to myself. And you help me see the light, which that would have never happened. Then nah, why am I going to change?
Health and happiness.
Yeah.
I'm not changing any of that for you.
Okay, what about your career?
Yeah, you must be crazy.
I would willingly, no, but I'd change my career before my woman.
Okay.
If
So
I'm
before
serious
you were
about getting
ready-
yeah,
You would start implementing changes in order to be able to settle with somebody.
I wouldn't expect a woman to want to settle with me now.
Because you know what I'm saying, like, okay, he might be talking from a different perspective because of the work that he does. He's talking to women all day, but at the end of the day, you know what you're getting yourself into if you talk to this guy. You get me? Everything's documented, it's all out there. So expecting him to change after you've already decided to get with him, after you already know what he's on, that I don't really rate that. You get me? You see what I'm saying? Me, I don't do what he does, so I would never change what I do personally. You get me? Just for the sake of someone that I've literally just met. You get me? It doesn't really make sense to me.
She'd value herself enough.
No, 100%. Good answer.
What did he say?
Understandably,
To be able to settle with somebody.
I wouldn't expect a woman to want to settle with me now because I wouldn't feel like she'd value herself enough.
No, 100%. Good answer.
Understandably, these eyes are super easy to fall for, but behind the black and white, I don't even want to lie to you.
Hey, this
Yeah.
I
guy's
don't want
killing
to be
me.
coming home to you after spending a day on the street with other girls
Yeah.
because it's going to make me feel like you're not as special as you really are.
Yeah, exactly. So you would change it.
No, I wouldn't.
You would change it,
I would stop before. So by the time I was like looking to settle down, you know.
You've already made the changes, so you won't have to
Right,
make
my
any
life's
changes
set.
for her.
I believe in, as a man, you need control, complete control of your life. So anything coming in my life, it's a controlled substance, included a woman. I've got a path for her to be
A woman's
on
a
my
controlled
journey.
substance.
If you want to try and manipulate my words and say that, fine. She's really trying to get me to nibble. Little does she know, I'm the king of composure.
I just said that.
You wanted me to rise to it, didn't you?
I didn't want you to rise. I was just asking you a
Look at that
question.
smile.
You
She knows what she's
said
doing.
I
a
remember when
woman-
I was 21.
21. How old are you?
That's when I used to smile like that.
Get me a bucket. How old are you? But I don't know why he's avoiding the age question.
We're not about to do that, okay? We're not gonna go through this again. You literally didn't answer it yourself. So what makes you think he's gonna answer it? You get me? We're on the same level playing field here. You get me? Don't expect something that you don't do yourself. Don't do it now. Can men and women be just friends? Yes, they can. Women and men can be friends. But they don't fuck. They can be friends. Who said you can't fuck your friends? They can be friends. Let me phrase that. You don't have to fuck, but you can't not be friends without at least one person wanting to fuck. Either the girl is less attractive than the man and she wants to fuck, or the man is less attractive than the woman and eventually he's gonna want to fuck. You get me? Or you both just want to fuck. You get me? But yeah, of course you can be friends. Why not? He said yes and no.
Yes.
Only if the girl's ugly.
What?
See, this is the thing though. This is what I just said. Okay, yeah, she could be ugly, but then guess what? She's gonna wanna fuck, and you don't see her that way. You get me? So either way, it's not gonna be platonic. Either way, one person is gonna be feeling some sort of way. 100%. Whether it's the man or the woman, it's not always just the man. Sometimes it's the woman. You get me? But either way, it can't just be platonic, man.
Wow. So you couldn't have a pretty girl friend?
You can, but to me, the word friendship holds a lot of weight. And if a guy is your friend and he would like to insert his dick into you, I don't see him as a good friend.
But he's not a friend then, is he?
So then no. On that aspect, no. But on ugly girls winning. First of all, shout out the ugly queens out there.
He's killing me.
You man are doing your thing. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm an all-inclusive man. But it's all right. You can have male friends. You win. You're winning.
Oh my God.
Ugly girls
Nah,
can
he's
have male
killing it.
friends.
I can't
They
lie.
don't
He's
wanna
killing it.
Actually, men are dogs. They even want to fuck you as well. Really ugly girls.
Are you being for real?
No.
Like, that's niggas who don't get pussy though. You get me? If a nigga's like, he does his thing. You get me? He's just out here. He looks good. He takes care of himself, and he gets girls. It's not a problem for him. Then he can probably be friends with you. You don't have to fuck everything that you see. You get me? But at the end of the day, why would I want to be a friend? Like, let's be real. Why would I want to be friends with a woman? Yeah. Like me, I don't even have too many girlfriends, bro. There's not too many girls that I rate enough to be my friend. Like, I feel like friend has been so like, it's been so washed down now that like anyone could be a friend. Nah, bro. I take that shit seriously. You get me? So we're not just gonna go out, have fun. You get me? Like, I don't see the value of it. You see what I'm saying?
Super.
So you don't think an attractive woman can be friends with a man and he wouldn't want to have sex with her?
I'll tell you what you don't want to hear.
Go on.
None of your male friends are your friends.
Of course they are.
Of course they're not.
Yes, they are.
Here we go.
I
Fuck.
don't agree with that. Not every man wants to have sex with a pretty woman. Especially if
You don't know though, because a lot of these guys are too scared to even say their true feelings. So they're just they're gonna be, you get me, just waiting. You get me, waiting for their opportunity. You get me? So you would even know. So in your head, they are your friends. But in reality, nope, they're not.
in each other's life for a long time.
But to get to that point where you're in your life for a long time, they've gone past the stage where they wanted to have sex with that woman.
How do you know there was ever a stage?
How do you know that there's not? I'm a man. I have
exactly.
a male's brain.
How do you know there was not?
Literally talked earlier
Do
about
you
the
think
DNA
every
difference.
single male has the same brain?
Every single non-virgin male has a super sexual brain, yes.
Yes, supersexual.
Non-virgin and virgin. It's the same. Whether you've had it or not. Exactly, it will be even worse if they're a virgin. Because they're going to be more hungry. Someone who isn't a virgin might be able to. If he does, she just gets bare pussy. He might not even be that bothered. You get me? But there's still going to be some sexual attraction. But he might not just care. You get me? It might not be, or he might just not want to fuck up the friendship. You get me? But either way, the sexual attraction's there.
That doesn't mean they want to fuck every single female in their
They're
life.
super sexual and there's a beautiful woman there, he wants to fuck her.
And there's
I know
always
what
the
women are like.
possibility.
I've been one.
Always the possibility of sex at any point. You get me? As long as there's a possibility of sex at any point, then you're not friends, innit? You get me?
A bloody long time.
He could not be trusted in any way, in any circumstance.
Yeah.
You really believe that?
I know men who think about sex more than they think about their family, life, money.
Okay,
That's
they seem
crazy,
like
that's
troubled
crazy.
men.
Actually, it's the
But
normal.
there are niggas
Yeah.
like that.
I'd go
but
as far
that's
as saying
nuts.
it's the normal guy thinks about women and sex more than anything
I think
else.
not even just men. I think human beings are very sexual beings and think about sex a lot. I know women that think about sex a lot more than any man I've ever met.
That's true.
But I have friends I have had since I was a child that would never, ever, ever want to have sex with me.
There's my exception. If you're
That's the thing. But there's still the possibility of sex. This is like I was just saying before. He might not want to fuck up that friendship because he knows what having sex could do to the relationship. You get me? But could he go on a lie detector and say that he's not sexually attracted to you though? Could he pass that test? I don't know. He could. I don't know if he could.
man has been a friend of you since young, before the age of 16,
Yes,
then I'll let you off.
all my friends have been.
Like, there's
with us.
people that have been
There you
friends
go.
for
And that's
years and
why-
years and years and years and years, and then later they end up getting together. You get me? But it can happen at any time.
They would never want to have sex with
It's
me.
only one night it
Retract my
takes.
statement towards you.
One
He
night.
does actually seem really mature. So if we were together,
Then I'll let you off.
all my friends have before I was 16.
There you go, then it makes
And
sense.
that's why I said they would never want to have sex with me.
I retract my statement towards you.
He does actually.
I don't.
So if we were together, long term, would you be okay with my male friends being in our life?
Depends on how I see their intentions. I trust my instinct very much.
Would it make a difference to you if they were attractive or unattractive?
No, not at all.
Oh, you wouldn't. It wouldn't matter if they were
They
attractive.
wouldn't be more attractive than me. So I'm just a guy who understands how guys think. I'm a realist, and I believe that's the only way to be in life. And
Yeah.
the realness
That's real shit.
about the situation is that if it was there, I'd see it before you'd see it, because women are notoriously
Oblivious.
beautiful.
Did you say stupid?
Beautiful.
Did you say stupid?
No, stupendously beautiful.
Nah, they're oblivious, man. You get me? Guys know how guys think, innit? You get me? And we know when we're trying to make a move, when we're looking. You get me? You know what I'm saying? But obviously, if you're with a gal and she's had brethren since she was a fucking little kid and that, who am I to say anything about that situation, innit? You get me? But at the end of the day, I have the right to have my boundaries. And if I see something that I don't like, I'm gonna voice my opinion. I would always voice my opinion. That's how it should be.
He wouldn't be stupid, and if he did, he needs to say it with his chest.
Do you need your family to like your partner? Of course.
Is it a big part for you?
I don't know why I hesitated actually. It's a no-brainer. The girls in my family get on really well, and I'd like to put her into that situation as long as she felt comfortable.
Yeah.
So I think the relationship with my mum would be the most important. My dad wouldn't give a fuck. He'd just be like, oh, hi, bye.
Really?
Yeah, he'd be there, but he just doesn't care about it's the relationship with my mum that's most important.
No, it's really nice when a man is like family orientated. So if she didn't have a good relationship with your mum and your mum did not like her, would you still continue the relationship?
No, I trust my mum's instinct enough. If it was to happen, my mum's happiness is the first priority in my life. So yes, unfortunately,
So your mum's happiness comes first?
always.
I definitely couldn't deal with a mummy's boy, and he is a mummy's boy.
See, this is what I don't understand. You've literally just said you rate the family oriented person, and he said mother's happiness comes first, and you've called him a mom boy. You can't mess with a mummy's boy. You've got your priorities all messed up. Listen, your mum comes first. Your mum is the one who birthed you. Your mum is the one who raised you. Your mum is the one that wiped your nappies and everything like that. She's done everything. You get me? Like in Islam, it says even if you were to carry your mum on your back and go do a pilgrimage, you get me, you still wouldn't have obligated like your rights towards you. You wouldn't have fulfilled the rights to your mother. You get me? So what makes you think you that's just come into my life, it makes you think that you have more rights than my mother? Give it a rest. Give it a rest. Just get you out of here.
Don't know about that.
So say you was married and you have a wife and children.
A mommy's boy is someone that can't live without their mum and who's not independent and who's not his own man. Someone who's his own man and cares and values the opinion of his mother is not a mommy's boy. Let's get that straight.
Who is going at the front line now? Your mother or your wife?
Wait, what did she say?
So say you was married and you have a wife and children. Who is going at the front line now? Your mother or your wife?
She's trying to go mad. Married. See, when you got a wife, it's different. But the mum is still at the top of the pecking order, I'm sorry. And you should be able to respect that. The mum is still at the top of the pecking order, I'm sorry. That's just how it is, that's how it should be. What is going on here?
Damn.
Okay, let me give you a scenario. Your mum and your wife are arguing. Yeah, the argument is relevant. They're both in the wrong.
Would never happen.
Your mum says, "Diego, sit down." Your wife says, "Diego, get in the car."
Sorry, Mum.
Okay, now you just make it crazy now. At the end of the day, I'm the man in this situation now. By the time I got a wife, bruv, we're grown in it, you get me? And if you're just arguing, at that point, we're not just gonna side with whoever. We're going to get credence to the argument, innit? And whoever's in the wrong, I'll be able to see that. And I will decide who's right. Or just stop the argument, you get me? Just stop the argument. But bruv, no one's telling me, sit down, get out, like, bruv, chill out, innit? That's not happening.
You're gonna sit down or you're gonna get in the car?
I'd run a fucking mile. I'd let you two hash it out.
It is a mad
I'd give you a
situation, I
fucking
can't
wooden
lie.
spoon, I'd give her a spatula, I'd go for the hills.
Really?
Nah, you wouldn't be arguing. You'd never be arguing.
It's a hypothetical.
It could happen, man.
Hypothetically-
It could happen.
Who would you listen to? Your mother or your wife? It's mental. If you have a wife, she comes first. Obviously, you care for your mum and all of that, but your wife is your wife.
My
No.
wife would never tell me what to do.
That's not how
Okay.
it is.
So again, I get that it's hypothetically, but hypothetically this is fucked up. So I'd listen to my mum because my wife would never ever order me to do something, especially in front of other people. No girl can tell me what to do unless it is Alexa or my sat-nav. Behind closed doors, we can talk about it
I said
differently. but
Alexa, you
In
know.
front of other people, especially in front of my
Okay,
mum.
she says, "Diego, I'm going to the car. You come in,"
I'll give my mum a little, hi mum.
and you're gonna go with your wife.
Depends who was at home with my mum.
You're a mummy's boy.
So well. Define mummy's boy. It's such a derogatory term that's taken out of context. I have huge love for my mum and I'll always be there and support her.
But will your mum always come first?
I know you really want me to say yes, so you can try hate on me.
I'm not gonna hate on you.
I got you, baby. It's all right. I got you.
I'm just
I
saying,
got you. The spatula's got you. I've got you.
if you have such a strong relationship
I've
with your
got you.
mum, how do you have space for a wife? How
Of
do you have
course I have
space
space
to
for
What are you
my
talking
prioritize?
about? I'm not living with my mum every day, are you? Like, what are you talking about? Like, it doesn't even make sense. She's basically trying to say, cut your mum off, kind of thing. Not cut your mum off, but saying she just wants to be above the mother in the hierarchy. Like, that shouldn't be, you shouldn't be trying to fight for that place. You have the place of the wife, and that is your place. Why are you trying to fight for his place over his mum? I don't like that. I don't rate that.
All right. I got you.
I'm just saying,
I got you. The spatula's got you. I've got you.
if you have such a strong relationship
I've
with your
got you.
mum, how do you have space for a wife? How
Of
do you have
course I have
space
space
to
for a wife.
prioritize a wife?
That doesn't even make sense.
And have a healthy relationship if your mum always comes first.
Because my mum, at the moment, God willing, continuously, she's very taken care of. She's a happy woman.
Yeah.
If my mum was was struck with an illness, God forbid,
Yeah.
and I was with my wife,
Well, surely you just bring her to the house for you and your wife to look after.
for us to look after, right?
Yeah, because she's our mother now.
See, this is this weird mindset that happens in these generations. This is why people they get married, they move out, and then they just put their fucking mums in care homes and shit like that, and they just forget about it because their wife has told them, nah, we can't be asked. Like, bruv, I don't rate that shit at all, fam. Can't be rated. It cannot be rated.
See?
But do you think my mum would like you?
Your mum would love me.
Why?
Why wouldn't she?
No, I wouldn't see why she wouldn't.
Exactly.
But I'm asking you why specifically. Your mum would love me.
I wouldn't give her a reason to not like me.
What reason would you give her to like you?
Everything. I'd look after her son. I think that's all mums care about.
100%.
Is someone that looks after their son better than they could
Yeah.
in that moment.
All you need to do with my mum is like just like pretend that she's good at all the things she does,
Yeah, I think that's every mum.
and then she's good. I'm good with your mum. I'll make her feel like a 22-year-old woman the whole time I'm around. She'll love it.
I think you'd be a bit too good with my mum. Your intentions with my mum actually scare me a
No,
little bit.
not like that. She just feels super young and happy around me.
Why would you want my mum to feel super young and happy around?
I think young and happy is the key to life. I think 80-year-olds that
Would
feel
you
young
flirt with
and
my
happy.
mum?
I tell her how beautiful she was.
Would you flirt with my mum?
I tell her that she
Would you try and have sex with my mum?
No. Not gonna lie.
She's crazy,
If I caught her
man.
mum on a good day, I don't know where things could go.
Can we
No,
please
no.
leave my poor mother out of this?
Depends how
Why
beautiful
did you
she is.
side eye?
Well, it depends. Like, wait, are we together?
Yes.
Of course not. I'm a loyal man.
So if we were seeing each other, you would try to move to my mum?
No, if we're seeing each other, no.
I think he's lying.
If we part ways and me and your mum have like she's your emergency contact and you go your way and I go mine, and you and your mum have a bust up and your mum goes to live in the Philippines and I go visit her and we have a beautiful life together, then I'm sorry. It's just the way the cookie
You
crumbles.
go to someone's
Nah,
mum?
he's
No,
kidding
of
me,
course
man.
You've got no boundaries.
No, I have got boundaries, of course. No,
Where's it, the grandma?
what's your grandma saying?
I couldn't trust him around my mum. Imagine him around my friends.
Fuck it, they love asking these questions, isn't it, fam? But nah, we were just talking about mums and this and that now. Do you do that? This show is mental, bro. It's crazy, fam. But yeah, now, obviously, bro, mums are still human at the end of the day, so they can be wrong about certain things, innit? They can be wrong in arguments, they can be wrong in situations. They're still human at the end of the day, innit? It's just about the respect and just keeping everything PG, keeping everything patterned. You see what I'm saying, fam?
I knew you was. I knew you did.
I knew you
course he
was. I knew you was a head giver.
Yeah, that is a mad
First of all, why
assumption
did
to
you
have.
know
I can't
I
lie.
did?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I knew you give head. Like, what? Better chill out now.
I feel like you have this very loving energy and like a selflessness about you. And you have like a very pleasing energy, and you're a womanizer, so a good womanizer
Whoa. Don't give up on me now. Don't give up on me now, phone. We keep you.
would please a woman in every way.
And a lot of people have bad connotations with it. I don't know why. All it takes is D-Block Europe to start singing about it and everyone wants to give head now.
Yeah.
Of course.
I call it D-Block Europe. I feel like these days, all they chat about is just eating pussy. Lick that pussy, lick that pussy. Yeah, that's all they sing about these days. I can't even listen to their music no more, fam. I'm like, oh my god. But I'm not so easily influenced by other people, man. I've tried it. I'll be real, I'm not a liar. I've tried it. It's not really my cup of tea, you get me? I don't really like it.
All it takes is D-Block Europe to start singing about it and everyone wants to give head now.
Yeah.
Of course I give head. It's only right that you're going to please your woman. And if you know how to do it, then you know how to do it.
Well, he's a giver, so tick. Would you do it for everyone?
No, not at all.
Hell
No.
no.
It's long-term things with, you need to have a pretty,
But would you
And
give it
how
to
would
everyone?
you know? Would you like inspect it?
always.
You would inspect it?
No, you go to the thighs, you go from the neck to the nips,
Yeah.
to the belly,
Okay.
to the pelvis,
Right.
straight to the thighs, and when you're in the thighs, you just have a little like.
A little
And then what
gander.
about when you've got to the thighs?
Have a little gander.
Well, first of all, you got to do a smell test first.
Wow.
You have to.
Okay.
It's the truth of the matter.
Yeah.
You got to do a smell test.
Okay.
When you're at the thigh and you do you give it a little, and if it's all good, then you can. If not, you just work your way back
I
up.
can't like it can't run, man. The only way that it could run is if literally she was my wife. Like that's literally the only way it could run. These gal, bruv, these gal are out here. Don't let them fool you, bruv. They're out here cheating just as much as the man did, if not more. They've got way more access to dick than most niggas got access to pussy. You feel me? Like man can't just be eating up next gal nans. I don't even like lips in next gal. Cause God knows where their mouth has been. You see what I'm saying? Like you gotta be careful out here, man.
Have a little cheeky comment and they're like, oh, you thought you was getting, yeah.
Wow. Have you done that?
I know how to, yeah, of course. I know how to please a woman in many ways. I think not enough men learn how to please a woman. And I think there's
Where
not
do you
enough-
learn?
Me, I will always tell the girl, always, as I'm going to give her head, I will say, listen, when I'm at the point you're gonna grab my hair or my head, whatever you want, not when it's like next to the point. When I've got the spot,
Yeah.
you're gonna make it extremely clear to me. Because you best know that we can be here for 7 hours.
Wow.
If you are not coming, I am not coming. End of.
7 hours.
If that's what it
He's killing
takes,
me, he's killing
That
me.
is like commitment to the cause. 7 hours, way too excessive. If it's
7
taking
hours is cap. That's cap. I allow it.
7 hours, you are doing something wrong.
Literally. At that point, it's literally just a chore. You just try to get the job done at that point. You get me? It's not even fun after that. Even like more than an hour, even an hour is like, that's top. After that, it's like, it's literally just a chore at that point. You get me? The pussy dead.
What would you do if I'd slept with over 20 men?
how many?
Over 20.
It was nice to meet you though.
Great date.
No, it was nice to meet you.
Or was that would be it?
No, like you're cute. It was really nice to meet you, and I honestly wish you happiness in your life.
Yeah.
No, it was really nice to meet you.
You're ending it now.
No, it was super nice. I enjoyed myself.
Okay, thanks for
Have a
coming.
safe journey home. I'm out.
Wow, why is it such an
I
issue?
cover the bill first,
Oh, you'd still pay for her.
of course.
Why is it such a big deal for you?
It's not.
So why would you leave
'Cause
then?
I have my non-negotiables. Non-negotiables don't have to be huge deals, but when you have non,
See, I thought you was a traditional old school girl. This is an old school mentality. You get me? You can't pick and choose when you want to be traditional and old school. You get me? You can't pick and choose.
negotiables and you ignore them, then that's when problems start to arise later in a relationship.
Okay, so what is your number?
Not my woman.
He's saying a lot of words and none of them are making sense, like he's speaking in riddles.
20 men is accessible. I'm not putting myself in a situation where we're going to run into at least 2-3 men you've slept with in the future. If you want a number out of me, which is not completely accurate, I'm going to put 10 on the table. I think which is still a lot.
Okay.
The numbers that I'm happy with go between 1 and 4.
Okay, so you'd prefer a person to have only been with 1 and 4 men
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah.
as a full-grown woman.
The older, maybe, if she's a bit older, maybe towards the 4 end of the spectrum. She's a bit younger, maybe towards the 1.
Do you think your 1 to 4 expectations are realistic
In Saudi Arabia,
in this generation?
inshallah. Inshallah.
Nah, big man thing, I can't lie. These days, the gal them are cheating, bro. The gal them are giving it up. Like 20. 20 is a low number for the gal them these days. I'll be real with you, bruv. The gal them are fucking, bro. They are fucking. You get me? So you're gonna have to peek through the wilderness, through the jungle, to find the gal them with 1 to 4 and low body count and that. You get me? This is why it's tough. It's tough these days, man. Like sex is it's just promoted to a whole nother level these days. You get me? They're out here singing Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion, put it that dangly. Well, we ain't even gonna repeat that shit. We ain't even gonna repeat what they say. But that's what they're listening to and that's what they're following. So it's the whole culture's crazy. You get me?
Is that another reason you wanted a wife from over there?
Yeah,
Okay.
good girl.
Do you think it's realistic in the UK?
Possible.
Possible.
I have faith.
What would you do if I earned more money than you?
You wouldn't.
What
Man,
if I did?
man said you wouldn't.
No, fair play. It would motivate me. I'm so competitive.
So you would try to end up being
I
the one
couldn't see
who
that being
makes
a
them-
deal breaker. It just wouldn't.
Would you feel emasculated?
Not at all. However, a woman that earned more money with me, I could imagine would be an incredible entrepreneur and therefore have a lot of masculine features that I wouldn't like in her and therefore it probably wouldn't function.
Okay.
Did you see the dissection?
Fair play.
I really like that answer.
You're welcome.
You really thought that one through.
It's true.
If a girl's
though.
making more money than me, then hands down to you. But there can only be one penis in this relationship. It is míos.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of like a fighting for who's the top dog kind of thing. You get me? It's like it depends, innit, man. It depends. It's situation based, innit? You get me? If you're just working a 9 to 5 and your woman earns a bit more than you, and it's not really that much more, then it's not really. She can still keep her feminine energy in it. But if she's out here, her own boss, entrepreneur, building businesses, bruv, she's gonna be moving like man, then, bruv. You get me? And by the time she comes home, she's probably gonna be tired. She's probably even gonna want to butt. You feel me? It depends, though, innit, man? It depends.
Hombre.
What would you do if we went on a second date and I was wearing the same outfit as the first?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind. As long as it's washed and clean, I'm not gonna lie. That really wouldn't turn me off at all.
So we went on another date
Yeah.
and I'm in this outfit again.
Ends up in the same place. On my bedroom floor. On
Sir.
the second date. I hope you wouldn't keep me on the second date.
So you wouldn't want a woman to sleep with you on the first or second date if you were serious about her?
Listen, I have a rule in life, and my rule is you're never the first. You're never the first person. No matter what guy comes into your life and tells you, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. You're the first girl I've ever told that I love you. You're never the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's been there before. So a girl that slept with you after 2 dates is also sleeping with other men after 2 dates, even if you are Leonardo DiCaprio.
But hold on, what if that wasn't the case?
It is.
But it's not always the case.
It is.
Because what if she actually doesn't have sex, but you guys have just had such an initial connection and she feels so strongly, you feel so strongly, and then on that one occasion then she's just gave it up
You're
earlier.
talking to a man who believes that with my words alone, I can make women fall in love with me very quickly.
Okay.
You are never the only guy to make her feel that way. You're not. There's billions of men on this planet.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, I'm like a bit 50-50 on it, you get me? Because yeah, there's billions of men on this planet, but let's be real. More than half of them are simps. More than half of them are done out here. More than half of them don't even talk to girls. More than half of them don't even get pussy. More than half of them don't even know how to talk to girls, let alone have her feeling a crazy way. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I hear what he's saying in one aspect, yeah, you might not never be the first, but you can tell when a girl is a hoe and she gives it up easy to everyone. And you can tell when a girl don't really give it up like that, but you just lay down the goddamn Mac better sauce so goddamn good that you done your thing with her. You get me? So I hear what he's saying, but I don't fully agree with it. You get me?
After a long amount of time, it's different. On the first and second date, no, there's men that
I
have
don't
the same.
believe that. There's more to it than that.
It can be different, but not a different level of good.
Yeah, definitely a different level of good. I feel like the intensity can be completely different. I've been on dates with people, I'm like, oh, you're all right, don't know if I'll see you again. Or I've been on dates with people where it's like, oh, this is really nice, I will see you again. And then
Which one is this one?
I'm still deciding.
I don't know if I like that or not.
And then I've been on dates with people that I'm like, wow, this is everything.
You got strong genes. We don't really cute babies.
Thanks.
This guy's too funny, man.
Do you have a nice date?
I had a beautiful time. I told you already, your smile is very susceptible to look at.
So if I just sat here and smiled, you would have still had a great date?
Yeah, it would be quite nice. I think that would be like the dynamic of our relationship. Me working, you
This
sitting
guy
there,
here,
doing poetry,
proper
sort of
sweet
thing.
boy he is.
Oh,
I
that's
just look
cute.
up and see a smile
Hi.
every
And then carry on.
Remind me of some motivation, you know?
Well, it's been lovely. Thank
So-
you for coming.
You're welcome.
You've been wonderful, Diego.
Anytime.
Go, Diego, go.
she wants to crash.
It ran really
She trying
smoothly.
to crash.
There was a
Shout out
lot
Prime Time 8 though.
of questions that got avoided, and he liked to dance around certain things. But overall, it was quite a good date, and he was actually really lovely.
No, I enjoyed it. She was a really nice girl. There was a good energy. And depending, if I can delve a bit deeper into the situation, we'll see if the compatibility is there. But that vaping's a problem.
Very complimentary of me. Maybe a bit too much, but I guess that's his RIZZ God work.
He was dishing out them
He's
compliments
good.
left, right, and centre.
But yeah, he was lovely.
But there was like a lot of
I've
substance to the conversation as well. I like how he controlled the conversation. Give me probably a bit too many compliments though for my liking. You get me? I don't like to give too many compliments. You get me? A few to let you know how I feel. But I don't like dishing them out every second. You get me? But this was a good date, man. This was a very good energy. Way better than the last one, I can't lie. And let's see what she's gonna rate him, man. She rated RV6, so I reckon she'll give him an 8. You get me? She ain't gonna give him too high, because you know she thinks she's a bit bad, innit? But I reckon she'll give him an 8. Let's see what I
Before,
go
and
on.
I'll remain saying it now, I'm ungrillable, I'm an open book, I'm a very honest man.
I think I did give him a good grilling, and he handled it quite well. Sometimes he didn't, and that's where he was avoiding. And then instead of answering or whatever, he just tried to avoid by compliments.
She provided some very interesting questions and conversations, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
I wouldn't see Diego again, just based on the fact that he probably loves himself more than he'd ever love me, so it's not going to happen.
I think the
I
RIZZ,
reckon if you shouted her outside of this, she would see him again. You get me? I reckon she would.
stuff threw a bit of a spanner in the works, and she was quite judgmental about me, but that's women for you. If I'm not getting a 9, she's dead to me. She's dead to me.
She's not gonna give a
So he
9,
came
bro. She
with a
thinks
good
she's too bad.
energy,
She's gonna give
and
it
he
8.
was funny. He has, like I said, he has great hair. But he's also a womanizer, and he probably has sex with about 20 different women a week. So I'm going to give Diego an 8.
Come on now. Come on now. I ain't seen this video before, you get me? I knew she's not going to go higher than 8, and she enjoyed herself enough to give an 8. She probably enjoyed herself enough to give a 9, maybe. But she doesn't want to gas him too much. She doesn't want to feel like she's too keen, you get me? I don't know why women do this, but they can't ever just keep it real, innit? So yeah, I could tell she's going to. Is there any more to this? Nah, that was it. But yeah, that was a good video, man. I can't lie, that was a good video still. A lot of energy, a lot of attention, you get me? It was good conversation as well. It was a good conversation, you get me? The RIZZ King is what he calls himself. We're not going to say the other word because, you know, only one person, only one, the Almighty can be called that. But yeah, man, you get me? Listen, all RIZZ, literally is just conversation at the end of the day, man. You get me? You just gotta get your conversation skills up there if you don't know how to talk to women and shit like that, bruv. It's simple, man. You're literally just talking to another human. That's all it is. You get me? You can talk to men all day and not feel nothing about it. A woman is just another human, bro. You get me? Same as us. Just get your communication skills up there. You see my man, even though he didn't have compliments, but when he was talking, like, he had good conversation skills, innit? You get me? He kept her engaged. He was looking, keeping eye contact the whole way through. You get me? Like, he was doing his thing. He was doing his thing still. But yeah, man, listen, that was it from me today. You get me? Like the video if you fuck with it, comment, subscribe. You know, we're building a whole community out here. We're trying to rise to the top, man. Shinobi, the Shinobi Alliance, we're trying to build this shit full of men and women. If there's women here as well, come on, join the community, man. People with strong-minded individuals. That's what we're trying to build around here, you get me? And yeah, man, I'm gonna keep it pushing. Shinobi from the ends, signing out.